Um, Anybody that's on Instagram, hi, welcome to the video. It's Yellow Comics here. Um, I'm live on Instagram today too. But I'm just saying to my Instagram people, I am mostly going to be looking here, but I'll also be looking. I'll be looking at both places, but mainly here probably. And this, yeah. Anyways, so welcome to the live stream if anyone's here yet. Probably not. I'm gonna bring you a little bit closer here. Okay, so yeah, welcome to the live stream. Today, well, okay, let's start off with this. Last week, I went to East Coast Comic Expo last Saturday, and that was about, well, it was a few hours away, and we just went for that day and came back that day. And, it's just basically, it's the biggest convention around here, comic convention around here, and there's a lot of comics there. It was really, really fun, and I'm so happy I got to go. I think it was one of the best days I've ever had. So, we're gonna be going through some of those comics that I got, and we'll also be doing this. What I got this week. Our store is like 3 weeks behind on comics. I know it's not fun, but at least I'm getting them. At least, yeah. So, anyways, see if there's anyone on Instagram yet. Hello, Decor Collectibles. Today we're going over what I got at East Coast Comic Expo, um, which was really fun. I went there last Saturday, and I'm just waiting for some people to join in. Invite some more comic people if you want, and we'll get this live stream going. But yeah, last week was amazing, definitely amazing, and I got to meet some really cool writers and artists. I actually got a picture from one of them. Like they drew me a picture. I'll go get it because you probably want to see it. Here it is. I'm also live streaming on YouTube, so that's why I'm showing it over here. This is a picture of Daredevil that Nick Bradshaw drew me and signed it. I love Daredevil, and I'm so glad that I got to get something from him. And yeah, so that was really, really cool. So happy I got this. And soon I will be hanging this up on my wall, along with some other things, because I'm hopefully going to be getting my room done soon and start hanging up more comic stuff. So for now, I'll keep this here in case more people come in, because it looks like you left. So yeah. Just wanting to wait to get some people in here. Sorry if you're watching this after on YouTube, you can just skip ahead to when we actually start getting into the video. But I just want at least some viewers on here to join in so they don't miss anything. Because I'm not sure if Instagram you can rewatch it, so yeah. We'll go over what I got yesterday, I guess. Because whatever. You know, why not? This and this, I believe. No, it's not that one. Sorry about this. Should have got set up a little more than just this. Alright, so I believe this is... Okay, this is almost everything. I have a few more things that I might have put away. By the way, all this stuff is East Coast Comic Expo in this bag, so we definitely will get to this very soon. I even had a few comics that I put Mylar in, or I put the comics in Mylar, and that was the first time I ever used Mylar. So, yeah. My dad has Mylar, so that's why I used it. Trying to find these comics for you here. Alright, they're somewhere, but we'll go through what I got here. So this is the Punisher number 5. Got that for $2.99. I got Punisher number 6. Got that one for $2. I'm sorry. There's Punisher number 5 for people on Instagram. Punisher number 6. I also got Punisher 2, 3, or number 2 and 3. Last week I believe I did a video last week and showed you that. As some of you know, I got Punisher number 1. So that's why I'm getting these low number 1s, is to fill in some gaps. I have up to number 6, I believe. Still looking to get number 7. So yeah. Next up. Oh, this bag feels so weird. It's like Mylar. But this one I got yesterday. Our store's newest haul, I guess. Because they're a few weeks behind. This is Doctor Who number 7. So yeah, that's a really good series so far. And I guess I could show these ones. These ones are got to show Instagram that, I'm pretty sure. Welcome, other person that joined. Don't think I can pronounce your name without pronouncing it wrong, so I'm not even going to try. But be known that you're noticed. So we have Shadowhawk, Series 3, number 4. Or no, number 2. I'm sorry about that. We have number 2 here. Love that cover. This actually came from East Coast Comic Expo. These are $1. And then we have number 4 here. Shadowhawk Series 3, number 4. So I finished off those ones, and now I'm going to be moving into where it's like it starts off at number 12. But Shadowhawk is really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of sad that they don't make it anymore, but I mean, whatever. So yeah, there's those ones. Still nobody's joined in yet, which is kind of disappointing, but what can you do? So there's those ones. Okay. Yeah, so there's those ones. I don't think there's anybody else here still. I might just have to go into it. Which is kind of sad, but whatever. So, what we got for the thumbnail on YouTube, some of you might be pretty interested to see what I got. Now, if there was people actually in here, I'd ask them what they would want to see first. Signed stuff or just the books that I got. But I think I'll do the signed stuff first, and then we'll go into the cool stuff, I guess. So this should be all the signed stuff right here. Okay. So what we got here, this one's actually not signed. You can actually see what I have here. Okay. So this is where we went. This is East Coast Comic Expo. They made like a little comic, and on the inside, there's stuff that you can get signed, like all the artists and writers that were there, if they did show up, because I think there's like a couple of them that didn't show up. But this one has like their like who they are and like a place for them to sign it, like with like a speech bubble. And we never actually got this one signed because we actually had a bunch of books to get signed. Well, that we wanted to get signed. So yeah. First book to be signed. This is the local. This is from Halifax, if you know where that is. This is Space Cowboy and Triumphanters, something like that. This is from Grand Way Comics, which is new. And this was actually signed by Derek. Man, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but this is signed by Derek Jessom and Jeff Knott. So this is double sign. I haven't read this one yet, but this was the only one that sounded like it was interesting to me. Also, their logo is actually the logo on him. Yeah, that's interesting. I will read that at some point. This is another local company. This is Sandstone Comics. They're from Prince Edward Island, I believe. And this one is triple signed, so very cool. This is signed by Robert Doon, Greg Webster, and Sandy Cartuter. Yeah, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Here's their names right there, just so you can see. Haven't read this one yet, but I'm excited to. So yeah, that's actually a pretty big book. Now we're getting into like really cool stuff signed. The next two are going to be actually personally signed, which is very, very cool. This is Daredevil, it's just Man Without Fear, #1. This is personally signed to me, and this is signed by Jed McKay. He's local, I'm pretty sure too. But I'm really happy with that. That's really cool. And definitely, this was a great book to get signed because it had like a great space to get signed. And yeah, so that's really, really cool. Very happy with that. And then next up, we have Daredevil #1. And this was actually signed by Chip Zdarsky, I believe is how you pronounce his name, which is super cool. He personally signed it, and I'm very, 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 very happy with this. Because as some of you might know, I love Daredevil. Daredevil is an amazing series. He's an amazing superhero, and I'm just happy that I got Chip Zdarsky's signature on this. So yeah. Then we have there's one reason why I bought this book. It's not because it's Marvel 2-in-1 Thing and the Human Torch. This is because it's a Nick Bradshaw cover, and Nick Bradshaw is a really awesome artist, and he signed this one for me right there. Right there. Probably hard to see. He signs them in like dark spots, I find, but I don't know. Really cool. I'm very happy with that. I think that's my first book signed by him. We might have one signed by we have another one signed by him, but yeah. That's actually right there is a picture that he did. It's just like a postcard, it's like a print, and he signed that one for me. Yeah, he also did me a picture if any of you haven't seen it yet. So there's that. But the next thing we actually had to buy this one there because I didn't know I had any of his books, but turns out I did have a few of them. Even some of them that I bought while I was there. This is Dead Man Logan #1. He signed this. This is Ed Bryson. Sorry that I didn't say who it was right away. But yeah, that's Ed Bryson. Dead Man Logan #1. Signed it at the top. So that's really cool. And all these guys were super nice. Super amazing. So happy to meet them. So yeah. Next up we have Captain Canuck. I almost said Marvel. I haven't seen that yet. Captain Canuck Year 1, Book 1 of 3. This was a free comic book day book. And this is, well, obviously issue #1. But this is signed by Tony White right there. As you can see. I actually bought one of these while I was there. I had this one for a while and I brought it with me, but I actually bought one while I was there because I didn't know it was. I'll show you why, but it was like a second cover on top of it without the free comic book day thing or anything, and so it just looked like a different book, and I thought it was of an actual series. Well, this is an actual series, but you know what I mean. So, anyways, Captain Canuck. And then last signed book, but hopefully not least. This is Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor, another one of my favorite series. I love Doctor Who and all that. And this is signed by I'm very bad at pronouncing. Here's who it's signed by for all of you to see. I could easily pronounce that wrong. Denise or Danica Brine. So yeah, that was pretty cool. She signed it right here for both of you to see. So weird having two setups, having to show both of you it. But anyways, so yeah, those are all my signed books. That was quite a few of them. They're all stacking up right here. You can start to see them on this video. You can easily see them on that one. So yeah. Now we're going into like really cool stuff here. I'll save the best for last. So find the best so I can show them for last. So I got more Daredevil books than this, and you've seen my like top books that I got on this because it was the thumbnail for this video on YouTube. So go watch that once you're done on Instagram so I can get more views, and go over and subscribe if you enjoyed this little live stream. I might start this more often with live streaming now that I can, and definitely more on Instagram along with YouTube, so then both of you can see it and start to get onto my channel. But enough talking, I guess. We'll get into the books. So we will start here with not the good books, I guess. Well, I mean, it's not a bad book, but we have Daredevil number 262. This was $2. So there's that one. We got a lot of books. If you want to see some of the other books like that like my dad got, you can tell me in the comments down below, and I will do that at some point. But anyways, we have Daredevil 279 here. So another Daredevil book. Definitely got a lot of Daredevil there. I think I only got like one Punisher, maybe two. But yeah, I was definitely looking for Daredevils. I really wanted a Daredevil yellow suit. But sadly I couldn't find one, but I found one that you can't get any closer than this one to the yellow suit. But yeah, because yellow suit is my favorite. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do. So yeah, hopefully someday I will get Daredevil 1 to 6, like one of those books, so I can get a yellow suit. But couldn't find any while I was there, so whatever. Next up, we have a not sort of. This is Marvel Adventures featuring Daredevil number 1. I got this for $2. So yeah, definitely Daredevil's amazing. So there's that one. Here's the one Punisher book I got. Pretty sure this is the only one. This is the Punisher number 2 Marvel Knights. Don't exactly know what series this is, but all I know that this is a variant cover, I believe. So yeah, there's that one. Not as exciting, pretty cool still. Next up is the books that I was talking about. This is the exact same as that one that I showed you earlier, just with a different cover on the outside. So yeah, this is Captain Canuck number 1. I'll actually open it up to show you what I mean. I know a lot of you probably do know, but just in case. Still have nobody joining yet. I had 2 people join, but they both left after a few seconds, it seemed like. Kinda sad, but whatever. So this is the Captain Canuck Year 1. And when you open it up, this is the same for most of them. They have their cover A on the inside, but you open it up, this is like a cardstock sort of thing. And there's that cover that I was talking about. So yeah, that's very interesting. But I'm not mad about it because it is different. So, anyways, oh, we have 1 viewer now. Hello, 1 person that came in. Welcome to the live stream. We are going over the books that I got for I got at East Coast Comic Expo. If you want me to, leave it like in the live stream, and I'll go back over these pretty fast once I'm done. And yeah, thank you for leaving a like here. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And yeah, so here's that one. That was Captain Canuck number 1. This is Captain Canuck number 2. I'm doing another live stream on Instagram on that side, so that's why I'm showing it on there too. Captain Canuck number 3, and that's it for the Captain Canucks. Now, the last one before we start to get into like the really good books. This is the Invincible Iron Man number 50, right here. So that's pretty cool. But now we can head into like the really cool books. Oh well. Before we get into that one, I forgot to show this one. This is Shadowhawk number 12. This happened after those first 3 series. So yeah, that's number 1 technically of that. But yeah, now let's get into the good books. So we'll start off with the highest number and then go down, I guess. So this is Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, number 184. This is a Punisher appearance. That's all I know. Pretty cool book, as you can see, and it's in pretty nice condition, I would say. I got this for $15, so yeah, there's that one. This is Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, number 182. You can only imagine what's next if I'm showing you this one now. Welcome, the official Lauren Trask. We're going over some of my comic books that I got last Saturday, East Coast Comic Expo. So now we have 1 viewer on each one. Thank you for leaving a like on here. And so, yeah, this is the one after the death of Elektra. And you can only imagine what comes next. The Death of Elektra. This is in Mylar. Very cool book. Got this for a really good price. So, very happy to have that in my collection now. So, if you want me to go back over what I got, just tell me, both of you. Oh, what's up? Awesome Daredevil book. Thank you, aggressively relaxing. I love what I got. I love Daredevil, and I'm so happy with what I got. So, yeah. Now we're going into the really good books. You see both of these on the thumbnail on this video. So, let's get into these. Which one would you want to see first? I'll let you pick. Number 1 or number 2? So just say it in the comments. Pick book number 1 or number 2. Looks like that person left. So, Lauren, it's up to you. Oh, no, they came back. Number 2? Okay, we have a vote for number 2. Oh, Big Lion Cat, hello. The cat is here, but at work. Well, make sure you don't get in trouble at work. Alright, well, okay, so just vote book number 1 or book number 2, and we'll do that. We already have a vote for book number 2, so well, I guess we'll have to do number 2 if you vote number 2. Talking to you, cat. Thank you so much for joining into my live stream, though. I don't think I've seen you in one of my live streams before or on my channel, so thank you for joining in. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'm hoping to do more live streams like this. Okay, so let's do book number 2. When did you go to the East Coast? That we went to the East Coast Comic Expo last Saturday. It was a 2-day event. It was like Friday and Saturday, and it was very cool. I'm so happy that I got to go. So, which book is your favorite one? The one that I'll show after. I was there on Saturday. Oh, you were at the East Coast Comic Expo? Really? So you live around Moncton, I'm guessing? Might have ran into each other. That's kind of funny. Were you dressed up at all? I'm rambling on too much. I'll read your comment once you answer. This is this is Iron Man Demon in a Bottle. This is sorry on Instagram. Fix that up. Okay, yeah, this is Iron Man number 128, Demon in a Bottle. This is really cool to have. We got this at a really, really good price. I'm just so happy with it. So, yeah, I got George Perez sign. Cool. Okay. So, there's that one. That's very cool. Now we're going into my favorite one. This, I got as close as you could get to a yellow suit. So that's really cool. This is Daredevil number 7. 1 to 6 would have been awesome, but I'm glad I got to get this one. This was at a pretty good price. It is the first appearance of the red suit, and so I'm very, very happy with that. These books were amazing. So, we'll go back through these really quick in case, because I know both of you weren't there when we got these. Which booth did you get those books? I don't exactly remember. This one I don't know if there's a name. This one was the ones I actually put on the event. I can't remember. They're the first ones when you walk into like the left. I just can't remember the name. That's who I got that from. We got this one. Where did we get this one? We got this one at the same booth as the Iron Man. Don't remember where this one came from. This one came from Monster Lounge. Since I'm going to be showing them off really quickly, I'll just show you all the books, I guess. This one came from the same one as that one. For some reason, I can't remember the name. It's like the first one when you walked in. Can't remember it. I can't remember the name of that one either. They had a bunch of dollar books where I got that one. This one came from Tony White. You would know that one. Nice pickup. Thank you. I'm very happy with it. This one came from Tony White. And this one came from Tony White. This one came from the one where there was like a dollar, like there's a bunch of dollar books in that. This one, I don't quite remember where that one came from. This one came from where those dollar books came from, along with this one. And now we're going into the signed stuff. We have this Doctor Who, signed by, I don't know how to pronounce that without, because there's probably multiple ways to pronounce that, so just gotta show everyone here. So yeah, that's very cool that you were there. Did you get any books signed? This one's signed by Tony White. This one's signed by Ed Bryson. This one was signed by Nick Bradshaw, which is very cool. I don't know if you were here when I showed you this. He actually drew me this Daredevil. Nick Bradshaw did. Love it. I had to get a frame for it. It was amazing. That was such a good day. This was personally signed to me by Chip Zdarsky. That was really cool. This one was signed by Jed McKay. And being a big Daredevil fan, those last two are like, I'm so happy that I got those ones signed by the writers. Just so cool. This one is a local one from Sandstone there in Prince Edward Island. So yeah, that's really cool. This one's signed by Robert Doon, Greg Webster, and Sandy. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. You can just read them there, I guess. Let me put that one upside down. Then we have Space Cowboys. You from? I think you meant Nova Scotia. Yes, I'm from Nova Scotia, from the Valley. So this one is Grand Way Comics. They're from Halifax, I believe. This is signed by Derek Jessam and Jeff Knott. So this is Derek and Jeff. So that's pretty cool. Bye. Have a good day. All right, you too. Have a good day. This is the actual. Oh, I meant New Jersey. Well, oh no, I'm from Nova Scotia. Interesting. This is the little thing that they gave out with all the artists and that inside that you could get signed. Wait, was there an East Coast Comic Expo in New Jersey? Is that why you meant that? Because there was one in Canada, in New Brunswick. So I don't know if there's. Yes. Oh, so there was another East Coast Comic Expo last Saturday. That's very interesting. So we weren't at the same one. Okay. These are a couple other dollar stuff that I got. And then I got these at my comic book store yesterday. So my comic book store is a little bit behind, so that's why those are so late. So yeah, there's those ones. So yeah, that's interesting that they're. Okay then. So there was one in New Jersey. Or was it in New Jersey? I'm sorry I talk a lot. So yeah, that's very interesting. East Coast Con Meadows, Land, New Jersey. Oh, that is very interesting. Yeah, no, ours was in Moncton in New Brunswick, in Canada. Last Friday and Saturday. So that's kind of funny how we got those two mixed up and we thought that we were at the same event. At least I thought we were. You might not have. But yeah, thank you for leaving a like. It looks like you left a like, unless that was somebody else that was in here. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm gonna be ending this soon-ish, but well, as long as you want to talk, we can talk and wait for more people to join in, and yeah. So you just want to keep doing that, but I know you're at work, so you'd probably rather get back to work, I'm guessing. But thank you a lot for joining in, and it was cool talking to you all that joined in, even if you joined in after the fact. But my 2 big books, I'm so happy with these. So happy I got to get these for those who are watching after. Those were definitely my big pickups, and we went a little over budget, so it was interesting. I'm just dragging these back up. I sub you already, but I need to go back to work. Great books again. Alright, well thanks for joining in. Meow. Thanks for joining in. Happy that you got to come in here and watch the live stream, and have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I guess I'll see you maybe in another video or live stream. I'm planning on doing that more often on the weekends, probably. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for all of you that are watching after this. And don't forget to ring the bell, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Gotta end it first.